Greetings with Gamecock Central Television. I'm Ron Aiken on the field here in Columbia, Missouri, following South Carolina's thrilling 27-24 overtime victory over number 5 Missouri. It was a scene on the field after the game that of jubilation, of relief on the part of the South Carolina team that for 3 quarters was held down scoreless. Did not really have a chance to get much going based on their own mistakes, being able to move the ball effectively. Steve Spurrier puts in Connor Shaw to kind of give the offense a boost, and they respond immediately. After the game, both Shaw and Steve Spurrier talked about what that was like, how it gave the team a boost, a lift, because Shaw himself said he wasn't expecting himself to play, so that was good. Kelsey Quarles after the game talked about what that meant to the other guys. He said Kelsey Quarles himself also battled through injury today to finish strong with 3 sacks and was very active throughout. Said what a big impact that had on the team's morale and psyche, and once they sort of felt like they could hold Missouri down and started putting some points on the board, you could feel momentum shift in the stadium to the South Carolina side, especially once they scored that final touchdown to make it 17-all. The crowd was a little deflated. South Carolina was excited, felt they had the game right where they wanted it. And even though Missouri started off, immediately scored the first touchdown of overtime, South Carolina improbably matched that with a 4th and 15 play that probably South Carolina fans will remember for a long time, to that corner route that Bruce Ellington was able to see the man coverage. Steve Spurrier said it was a good play that came from upstairs in the press box. The coach's box from Steve Spurrier Jr. Saw that they were going to be in man-to-man coverage, called the corner route. Bruce flew open. The ball dropped right in his hands, and South Carolina stunned the crowd to tie the game at that point, and then was able to hold the ball long enough to get a field goal that Elliott Fry came on and kicked successfully. That led to the defense stiffening from the part of the South Carolina side, and then setting up that final field goal attempt by Missouri, which they clanged off the post, setting the fans and that remained for the game, and there were many for the sellout crowd that they announced here for South Carolina side, into jubilation along with the South Carolina players. Hugs, kisses everywhere after a game like this. We haven't seen any stats, but suffice to say Connor Shaw came in and was extremely efficient, moving the football, very good, protecting the ball, made his throws. The short routes that he had underneath to Mike Davis were a key to the football game, especially at a time when the running game wasn't very effective. And again, included with some fumbles by Mike Davis early that he overcame. We talked to him after the game, and he said that was something he had to put out of his mind and stay focused and positive. He was able to do that. They were able to utilize him. Bruce Ellington came in and had a huge game, leading the team in catches again, highlighted by that final catch, and then Nick Jones with his sensational catch there late in the overtime period as well to keep the Gamecocks in it. It didn't look like it was going to be possible to have this kind of a victory when they're down 17-0, but stranger things have happened on the road for South Carolina. Not much more stranger than this, however. South Carolina will take it, going 2 out of 3 on this key road stretch. I think coming back to Columbia with 4 games left, have to feel good about South Carolina's chances the rest of the way. They're right back in the SEC East race. They're confident. They feel lucky. They feel like things are going their way and in their corner a little bit. And now all eyes turn to next week's game with Mississippi State, and a chance to put some real distance between themselves and what looked like it could have been a bad road swing that becomes a positive outcome. And now everything's still on the table for the Gamecocks going forward. From Gamecock Central Radio and Television, I'm Ron Aiken in Columbia, Missouri.